All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here's part 2 of our CA1 study guide video. This is the relations and functions section. Which of the following represents y as a function of x? How do you know? In order for something to be a function, we need to have one x for one y. The y values can repeat, the x values cannot repeat. With a different y value. So looking at this number 1, the x coordinate comes first. So we need to look and see, do any of these values repeat? Yes, in answer choice A, our 4 repeats with a different y value. That's why A is not a function. What about B? -6, 1, -3, 1. 7 and -9 are not the same. C, 5, 4, 6, 4. -2, -5. C is not a function, which means D is a function. Let's check it. 3, -6, 2, and 1. All of our x values are different. Number 2, which representation does not show y as a function of x? Does not is our keyword. Every x value has only one y value in answer choice F. F is a function. H is a table. 2, -6, 5, -1, 7, -1, 8, 3. It's okay if our y values repeat. We just can't have our x values repeat. So H is a function. G, -1, 0, 2, and 7. We have different x values. J does not pass the vertical line test. Oops, so J is our answer. Number 3, which of the following does not represent y? 1, 2, 3. Each unique x value. A is a function. 1, 2, 3. B is a function. 1, 1, 1. 1 repeats with a different y value. C is not a function. Let's just double check D. 1, 2, 3. It's okay if our y values repeat. It's not okay if our x values repeat. C is not a function. In order for a relation to be a function, the x value cannot repeat with a different y value. We use the vertical line test to determine if graphed relations are functions. Adding and subtracting polynomials. The length of a rectangle is 3x minus 5, and the width is x plus 6. Write an expression for the perimeter of the rectangle. We're in the adding and subtracting polynomials section. Perimeter means add the sides, which means x plus 6 is our shorter side over here, and 3x minus 5 is our length. We're going to add all of our like terms. 3x, x, 3x, x. 3x plus 3x plus x plus x. What does that equal? 3 plus 3 is 6, 7, 8. Now let's add up our constants. -5, 6, -5, 6. 6 minus 5 plus 6. 6 minus 5 is 1. 1 minus 5. In fact, let's just do this in our calculator. 6 minus 5 plus 6. 2. Positive 2. Our calculator would have told us if it was a -2. So our answer is 8x plus 2. Looking at number 2, we have to decide if this is asking us to add or subtract. If I have a subtraction sign on the outside of one of my parentheses, it means I have to change the signs. or distribute the negative. So we can go like this, or we just change the signs of all of the terms. Negative, positive, positive. Make sure you change the signs of every single term. The first parentheses we don't change. 4x squared plus 2x minus 4 plus negative x squared plus 5x plus 4. That's changing all of our signs. Now we just need to CLT. 4x squared minus x squared. Positive 2x, positive 5x. Minus 4 plus 4. Now we just combine our like terms. 4x squared minus x squared is 3x squared. 2x plus 5x is positive 7x. Negative 4 plus 4 is 0. Our answer is just 3x squared plus 7x. Number 3, what is the sum? Sum means add, not multiply. Some of you did that on your quiz. When we add or we sum polynomials, all we do is drop the parentheses and CLT. The signs do not change. So we have 3x squared plus 4x minus 2 plus x squared minus 5x plus 3. Nothing about those signs changed. Now we combine like terms. 3x squared plus x squared. 4x minus 5x. Negative 2, positive 3. Now we combine our like terms. 3x squared plus x squared is 4x squared. 4 minus 5, be careful with your sign here. Always check it in your calculator. 4 minus 5, negative 1. We don't need to put the negative 1x, we can just put negative x. And negative 2 plus 3, careful here. Negative 2 plus 3. 1. Number 4, perimeter. Add the sides. Combine our like terms. X, x, x. Negative 3, positive 6. X plus x plus x, 3x. Negative 3 plus 6, negative 3. Multiplying polynomials. FOIL or box. Now we use FOIL or box. With this one, we could either use FOIL or box. Remember, the ones with the 3 terms we must use box for. This one I'm going to use box. If you're using FOIL, you should get the same 4 terms for your first, outside, inside, last. It does not matter how you arrange your terms in your box, as long as you keep the 2x with the negative 3 and the 4x with the positive 1. 2x times 4x is 8x squared. 4x times negative 3, it also doesn't matter what order you fill the box in. 4x times negative 3, you multiply the coefficients and get negative 12x. This box, side term is positive 1, upper term is 2x. Positive 1 times negative 3. I told you your diagonals will be your like terms. Becomes 8x squared. Now how can we represent this? This can either be negative 12x plus 2x, keep your signs together, or this can be 2x minus 12x. You should get the same answer. Let's check both. You cannot put the x in the calculator, you only can put the coefficients. So negative 12 plus 2 is negative 10, and 2 minus 12 is also negative 10. So we get negative 10 what? X. Do not forget your x. And your constant term is negative 3. Even if you did FOIL, you should get the same answer. Moving right along. Number 2, diagram shows a plan for a storage facility. Dimensions are given in feet. Write an expression for the area. This is different than perimeter. Area means you multiply. And in this one, you can do box or FOIL as well. So what we should see is 5x plus 4 times 4x minus 4. For this one, I'll do FOIL. F stands for first. My first terms are 5x and 4x, which gives me 20x squared. You multiply your coefficients, and x times x is x squared. O stands for outside. 5x and negative 4, which gives me negative 20x. Inside stands for, or inside is 4 times 4x, which is positive 16x. And last is 4 times negative 4. Remember that we multiply, we don't add here, so it's minus 16. I told you that your outside and inside terms will always be your like terms when you FOIL. So this becomes 20x squared minus 4x minus 16. Number 3 is very tricky. What is the area of the triangle below? This is just like a question on your CA. Area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. So when we're looking at this triangle in particular, let me see if I can get this to zoom in. My base is 2x plus 1. My height is x minus 3. This one you could use box or FOIL, because this is going to be x minus 3 times 2x plus 1 divided by 2. So let's box this out. X minus 3, 2x plus 1. Multiplying it out. 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times negative 3, negative 6x. X times positive 1, positive x. 1 times negative 3, negative 3. Our diagonals are our like terms. This becomes 2x squared minus 5x minus 3. Don't forget you're divided by 2. You do not need to do anything with that divided by 2. All we need to do is show that we are dividing by 2 to find our area of our triangle. Last one. Number 4, the dimensions of a rectangle are given below. What is the area of the rectangle? For area, you do length times width of your rectangle. The length is 3x plus y. How do I know that? This section is 3x. This section is y. All of them together add up to be 3x plus y. That's our length. And our height is 2y. So 2y times 3x plus y is going to give us our area. We know that if we have a term outside of parentheses, we need to distribute and multiply. So 2y times 3x is 6xy. 2y times positive y is positive 2y squared. And that's our packet. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, you are done.